Okay, here's a question that a reader's answered online. What do you think? Okay, let's have this question. My toddler knows how to undo the car seat and get out.
I had one of those toddlers.
So did mine.
I had a toddler who cried like a banshee from Detroit to the outskirts of Chicago.
Well,
getting out of the car seat.
It's unless you have an older child, physically putting that child back into the car seat every single time. But you know what you could do to keep your child interested? Some car seats come with toys that the kid can play with. And as they're sitting in the car seat, there's even a little place that they can put Cheerios inside and eat. Keep your child occupied. Or else invest in one of those minivans that have a TV in the front.
Right.
And your child is not going anywhere, honey, if he's watching TV up there.
I was going to say, you know, somebody said take the child by the police station and have the police officer come explain it. I don't think that works. No, not just that.
That's a little extreme.
Toddlers. How old are toddlers?
They're not going to understand. They don't even know what a policeman is at that age, Kendall.
No.
They have no idea.
And they have no fear of authority other than their own parents.
Right. No, that's not the age to do that. No. But I say, occupy the child. Get something. Get a book. Get squeezy toys that make noise.
Music.
Yeah.
Play CDs in the car.
You know they sell those little phones at the dollar store for $1 that make noise. You put in a couple of batteries and you press anything and it makes noise. ABC or one of those talking toys that you press from Fisher Price or Play School. Those are great.
Now, the other thing is you have to wait for the opportunity where you see somebody with a broken leg or something bad and you go, look, that's what happens to kids who get out of their car seats.
Yeah, or call the car seat manufacturer and find out if there's a way that perhaps they can suggest to you that you can keep that child in there without him having to undo it, or buy another car seat that's foolproof.
Last resort, never take your child anywhere.
That's right. Stay home. Don't go on a trip.
Come out again when they're about 15. We'll see you then.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's extreme.
It is extreme, but it's a solution.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Peyton's mama.
Okay.
06.
What names? Okay.
Okay, Peyton's mama 06. She became Peyton's mama in 06?
I don't know. Okay, she's traveling with a 5-day-old baby.
Yes. And should they go to the barbecue? They're going, her aunt is having a barbecue with all the family, and she wants me to bring the baby. Of course, the aunt wants it,
Yeah.
She'd love to go, but the baby, there's going to be tons of kids. Excuse
From
me.
the ages of 8 months?
8 months and up. Ooh, germs. I agree, germ. All right.
She's a little squeamish.
I was very neurotic. I didn't let anybody breathe on my children. They needed a completely clean bill of health until my children had their...
Bring me a record of your shots, honey.
Needles at 2 months. First set of needles were at 2 months.
Yeah.
And after 4 months, when they had their second set of needles, I was like giving, I was like getting more laid back. I didn't let anybody breathe on my children.
That didn't bother me. I went everywhere with my
kids.
Okay, so there
you go.
Yeah. 2 different people.
Today I see people everywhere. Well, we have a friend who took her child up on a backpacking trip the day after.
2 days after. A day after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
that's a little.
That's not me. So there you go. 2 different opinions.
Yeah.
So far, so good. We still have all the children we started out with.
They got colds. They got, they could have gotten them at home also. From your kids coming home sick from
school. I did not allow anybody to breathe near my children. Breathing was not allowed near my children. Okay. So there you go. But hold on. Second, she has a second thing.
Okay.
I don't want everyone and their mother passing around the baby.
Well, yes, I agree.
Third, I just had a baby. I had an episiotomy that hurts. I'm still bleeding. I don't want to do anything. I don't want anything to go wrong with my health and then not be able to take care of her.
Okay.
All right, so the whole episiotomy,
that adds a whole new
element.
If you just had a baby and you had an episiotomy, Kendall, did I ever tell you my story about my episiotomy?
It's not the kind of thing you tell in polite
I'm going to tell real quickly. Okay, so my first child, the doctor was in another room delivering a C-section baby, and he wasn't around to take care of me. So I was delivering the baby, and apparently he was crowning. The baby was coming, and there was no stopping that child. So the nurses looked at me and said, "Oh my God, you ripped!" And there was a huge jagged tear. In any event, the doctor came running eventually and stitched me up, 45 stitches. And eventually they realized after hemorrhaging a lot that they had forgotten some gauze inside after the stitches were done. So again, they undid all the stitches. Are you okay? Do you need some? Take a deep breath.
Tell the story quickly while I can hold.
Take a deep breath. So we undid the stitches, we removed the gauze, we stitched me back up again, and I went back to my room, and I laid there. I have never had so much pain all my life. But thank God for Carmelina, my Italian woman next to me who just had a baby.
She just had a baby?
She had just had a baby, maybe an hour prior to me. She was strong, and she was great. I'm sitting there whimpering like a wounded animal in the bed. I didn't know what to do. The pain was so horrible. She said to me, "Nina, don't worry. I'm Carmelina. I'm here to help you. I'm going to take you to the bathroom and put you in the seats bath. Don't you worry." I was 95
She carry
pounds. She scooped me up. I was 95 pounds when I delivered I was 120.
Is this a movie scene?
She picked me up and she took care of me for 7 days. God bless you, Carmelina. She was wonderful. She took care of me. God bless. But when you have an episiotomy that's still bleeding and it hurts,
don't worry.
Yeah, don't stay home and don't go on to the barbecue.
Take your seats bath.
Stay home and take a, yes, exactly.
Really?
Carmelina, you're the best, baby. Rock on. 20 25 years later, I still love her and remember her and thank you very much. But
And she's back in working order. Good
everything
job,
healed.
Carmelina.
I'm okay. I'm here to tell the story. We'll be right back.